Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. And today I'm going to be using the Life Purpose oracle cards. And even though these cards are geared around discovering your life's purpose, I'm just going to read them in kind of a general way. Okay, so before I get into the reading, I just want to encourage you to check out my tarot blog if you haven't already. And I just recently did a blog post asking the question, is it wrong for tarot cards to charge for their gift of tarot reading? And it's generating lots of discussion, so if you're interested in reading it, I'm going to post the link in the About section of this video below. So if you're interested, you can click on that link and read my blog. Okay. So, getting into the reading, I'm going to start with the first card, and this card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, so we've got Healer, and this card says, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So the beginning of the week is all about healing, not just ourselves, but also helping others to heal. I get the sense that a lot of us might be dealing with forgiveness and being able to forgive others and letting go of certain things in order to heal. So I feel like the beginning of the week there's going to be a lot of letting go, perhaps even being able to let go of things that we've held for a really long time and that have been really hard for us to let go of. And I think the important aspect is to keep in mind that by letting go of something and by, forgiving someone, it isn't about brushing something under the rug or, denying something or not wanting to face it. It's about really letting that go, letting that situation or those feelings go so that you can be free. And there's something else I want to say about this card. Another thing I'm getting from it is that a lot of us are healing through our diets and the foods that we're choosing to eat right now. And this is a really good thing. I feel like a lot of us are finally getting it, that food is medicine, and that being really conscious about what we choose to eat and eating really healthy, vibrant foods that are full of life are going to contribute to our healing. Not just physical healing, but I think healing on an emotional level, a spiritual level, an energetic level, because all those levels are connected. And so when you heal on one level, like when you're, eating good foods, or you're contributing to healing on the physical level, it affects all the other levels and all the other areas of your life. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it with that. I think I'll come back to this one at the end because I feel like there's something else I want to say about this one. So moving on to the middle of the week, this card represents kind of Wednesday, Thursday-ish of the week. And we've got nutrition, which is funny because I was just going on about food and nutrition. So we've got nutrition, and it says, you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So again, that word healing, which is interesting. And these cards, I think there's maybe a couple other cards that have the word healing, but it's not like a theme throughout the cards. So that's kind of a coincidence that that word has shown up in two of the cards. So you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Again, I feel like as we move into the week, this is all about learning about food and and maybe experimenting with different recipes and kind of having fun with it. I think, January, the new year, is like a time a lot of people have, resolutions, and they're trying to eat better and all that kind of stuff. But I think this week kind of moves beyond that, just making resolutions and eating healthier. This is about having fun with it and experimenting and really exploring. So like trying new foods that you haven't tried before and experimenting with maybe some like raw food recipes or vegan recipes or something kind of different that you haven't tried before. But again, I feel like this is just kind of a continuation on from the beginning of the week in experimenting and exploring with using foods as a way to heal and a way to bring energy to yourself. Okay, so moving on to the end of the week and the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got creative expression. And this card says, your soul longs to express itself creatively. So the weekend is a wonderful time to indulge yourself in some kind of creative project. The angel on this card happens to be painting, but this doesn't mean you have to paint. There's, millions of ways probably to express yourself creatively. So, explore writing, drawing, painting, doing crafts. Even cooking is a form of creative expression. Dance, I'm sure I'm missing something here. Music. There's like so many different ways that you can express yourself creatively. But I feel like the healing that you do at the beginning of the week and that sort of carries through the middle of the week, I feel like it's all about having a really healthy respect for your body. And it's a form of self-love, and it's a form of taking care of yourself and expressing love for yourself. Eating right, working on healing, letting go of any like past grudges, anything like that. And I think the result at the end of the week is that you feel really inspired and you feel this urge to express yourself creatively. So it's almost like, I don't know if you've heard that expression, like filling the well. I think Julia Cameron talks about that expression in her book, The Artist's Way. And I think in her book she talked about like filling the well, like doing things that will inspire you creatively, like maybe going to museums or going to plays or whatever, or like going to the beach or going on a nature walk. And I feel like you'll be sort of filling your well this week by taking care of yourself, by eating right and having a nice respect for your body and practicing that form of self-love. And that's going to be filling your well, and by the end of the week you're going to feel like you're almost sort of brimming over with this new kind of energy. And it's that creative energy and that urge to create and that urge to express yourself through your creations. So yeah, so it's going to be a good weekend to do, creative projects and that sort of thing. And be really free when you're in this sort of mode of creative expression. So, be open to exploring different ways of creating, maybe try something that you haven't tried before. And certainly don't go into it with the expectation that what you create needs to be good or needs to be, beautiful or be a certain way. Just like do it for the sake of doing it. So don't create for the sake of creating the end product, but do it for the sake of just being in that process of creation. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick step back here. I'm going to see if I get anything else from here. I feel like the beginning of the week is going to be also about not just healing and forgiving, but it's going to be about taking off the masks. Now he is, it looks like he's maybe tying on a mask, who knows, but I actually see it as him taking off a mask. So this is about sort of venturing into, expressing our true natures and our true selves. And if he takes off that mask, he's, his mouth is going to be exposed. So I feel like this is a lot to do with speaking our truth, being able to speak up and speak out, and just be a little more authentic. And I think that is, all part of the process. Being authentic, letting go of past grudges, forgiving, and making healthier food choices. All of those things, even though they seem like they're totally different things, they're all very much related and very much connected. And yeah, that's basically all I'm getting so far. I do get the vibe that this week is actually going to be a very joyful week. I feel like all of these cards have a very joyful feeling. The creative expression is more introspective, but overall I feel like the week is going to have this really light, beautiful, cheerful energy. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching my reading, and best of luck this week, and have a beautiful week. And my name is Kate, and I'm from dailytarotgirl.com.